Hey, what's up guys, Lojo9 Gaming here and welcome to FIFA 17 Ultimate Team episode number 5 here of the Road to Glory. And as you see here, we start off with our team. Di Maio has only got one game left on his contract, but yeah, that makes sense. But we do put a squad fitness on the team, and then we see that our goalkeeper, Barnes and Baptista have all sold, as well as two contracts, and a foot healing. We'd also bought this player called Tisserand and Nichols, and our kit, UNAM kit, had not sold. But seeing as I couldn't find a game on Ultimate Team, I decided I'd go into the offline friendlies or offline tournament, which I did. But we do get a game after winning 5-0 against Iceland, I believe. And in this game, Lagumina comes through, finds Barini, and the shot goes straight to Casper Schmeichel. It was a horrible shot, but the ball gets thrown out. Jorginho wins it, gives it to El Shaarawy, who wins the header. Lagumina finds Barini, and with his left foot, puts it past Casper Schmeichel, and we are 1-0 up within the first 20 minutes here. And Fabio Barini, our Sunderland right winger, puts the ball into the back of the net. And as I was saying before with the kits and the player, we list them up for cheaper than they were before. But here in the second opportunity of the game, Delorcho find Carpani, Charpani find Lagumina, we find Delorcho, El Shaarawy back to Lagumina, and he takes the shot and it goes through the legs of Casper Schmeichel into the back of the net. So a bit of unfortunate luck for my opponent, and we do go 2-0 up. But after that, Kataro comes through here. The German striker gets past Delorcho, and Ferroni just can't catch up with him, and Manone can't get a hand to the shot. And this was his first shot of the game, which really pissed me off, seeing as Casper Schmeichel had made 11 saves. But here in the 50th minute, just as the second half began, Traore was sent forward, and the 75 rated striker was just too fast for my defenders to keep up, and he slotted the ball into the back of the net for 2-2. So my opponent had done very well to come back from 2-0 down, but it did piss me off how I was winning, and Bertrand Traore had basically undone all of it. He set up the first goal and scored the second. But anyway, El Shaarawy was let through, takes the shot, Schmeichel with a great save, which he's been doing the entire game. But El Shaarawy gets the rebound and puts it into the back of the net. And then I paused, and then for a moment I thought the opponent was going to rage quit, but I then realised I paused. But that was just a bit silly. But anyway, the 88th minute, Barini finds El Shaarawy, Barini then takes a dive. But El Shaarawy finds Gurley, and Gurley just passes the ball into the bottom left corner. And we secure the win 4-2 in the last couple of moments. You see this here, Gurley with those generic black boots, just passing the ball into the back of the net. And our small Italian midfielder found the back of the net. But in the 90th minute, Jorginho found Lagumina in the box, takes the shot, hits off the post, and Marini's there. Casper Schmeichel was off his feet, and Barini, I think, gets his second goal of the game. And the Italian Sunderland right midfielder with a good goal here. Just not a good goal, an easy goal, a rebound. And that pretty much wins us the game. Or the goal before that from Gurley won us the game. But 2 goals in 2 minutes for my team. El Shaarawy got man of the match. We do get 750 coins on the dot for winning 5-2 here against Doncaster FC. We had 25 shots, 19 on target to hit 3 shots, and 2 on target, and he scored 2 goals. But we do get our first win in Division 9. But then we see that Di Maio is out of contract, so we decide to send him to our club. And then we do go ahead and buy a brand new one for 700 coins. So that brings our coin total down to 5,628 as Sebastian Di Maio comes into our club full time. This is a great new defensive player. But then we do start a EPL team, just so we can have, like, if we need to use a backup team, we have the Italian team. This is going to be my main team. We do buy Montero and Origi, and then we buy Hernandez as the centre back and Espinoza. We did have Sigurdsson, Arbeloa and Barini, and also Manone already. We buy Ben Davies as the left back, Cleverly and Fabian Delph are the centre midfielders, and Lingard on the right wing. And this is the team. Of course, Sigurdsson, Arbeloa, who was the other one? Manone in goal, are all players that we had before. Of course, we got Sigurdsson from a pack in the last episode. We do give Origi a contract because we bought him without one, and we get straight into our first game with this brand new team against this opponent. A decent team. I don't know who the goalkeeper is or the centre back. the Spanish centre-back above him. But anyway, in the 20th minute, Bellerin with the ball in, and Manone, what are you doing? He just lets Welbeck get to the ball, just dives towards it, puts his fist in the air, can't get there, and Welbeck gets a slight touch on the ball, and it ends up in the side netting of the left-hand side of the goal, and we are 1-0 down in the 21st minute. It's not a good start here in this game, but here in the 22nd minute, Kolarov gives the ball to Morgan, who nearly gets tackled by Origi, but Muller gives it back to Raya, who's the goalkeeper, obviously. Not a Spanish centre-back, I just want to correct that now. German, but Sigurdsson finds Origi in the box. 24 minutes exactly, 1-1. So, level apiece. 1-1, that's what I'm trying to say. Fabian Delph found by Montero on the edge of the box. A great turn from Divock Origi, the Liverpool striker, easily finds the bottom right corner, and we are 2-1 up here just after half-time had passed. 3 minutes after the start of the second half, we are ahead for the first time in this match. But here in the 53rd minute, Montero comes forward with the ball, finds Divock Origi again, and he's going through for his hat-trick, and he gets the hat-trick. Divock Origi with the ball into the top of the net, and that is 3-1 to me. And Divock Origi has been a great signing by the looks of it. 3 goals in the first 55 minutes of his first game, and that's a great start. It's a great shot as well, the sliding shot. He brought the goalkeeper out, but the Raya couldn't make the save. Then the 73rd minute, Sigurdsson found Divock Origi, but taken out from the back was Divock Origi, and Wes Morgan was handed a straight red card after that horrific challenge. But for some reason I keep forgetting to change Manone as the kick taker. Sigurdsson, of course, is the best free kick taker on the team. He was putting a player on the left-hand side, so I decided to go for the right-hand side, but just barely missed the target. And Sigurdsson could have probably done a bit better. It probably was my fault. But here in the 76th minute, he found Welbeck with a ball from, I believe, I don't know, actually. It doesn't matter. He found the top right corner. It was a stunning goal. We'll see here in the replay. Welbeck with a great strike with his left foot into the top right corner. Manone had no chance. I'm still trying to... McCarthy, that's who gave him the ball. But anyway, in the 87th minute here, we were looking like it was going to be a tie. Cleverly finds Lingard on the outside, on the right-hand side, who crosses the ball in, and guess who's there? Divock Origi for his 4th goal. That's a bit surprising. 4th goal of the game, heads it into the bottom left corner, and the goalkeeper was left just standing there. Aerial threat, we get an achievement unlocked, which is great. Score a goal with a downward header. Great start to our new team. And now in the 90th minute, Origi makes a great turn, comes up against the goalkeeper, and just slots the ball into the bottom left corner, and makes it 5-2. 5 goals on his debut. And it said later on here, actually, at this point, my opponent was about to rage quit, but then realised the time, so there's no point really. But let's just, the minutes count down. But Origi with 5 goals on his debut, and it said at the end of the match he had 10 shots. As you see, I think this is our last opportunity here. Yeah, tackled, and then they get the ball away, and the whistle does go. But as you see here, Origi, 5 goals out of 10 shots. So every shot he took, every 2 shots he took, he put the ball in the back of the net. And a great start for the Belgian Liverpool striker. And I'm very happy with that victory with the new team. Everyone got over 7.5, no, except for Vito Manone, who led in 2 goals. We do get 761 coins as we already escape relegation in Division 9. As I believe we come into our last game of the episode against this decent team. Hazard on the left wing is a bit of a scare, to be honest. But in the first minute, cleverly finds Divock Origi, who finds Alvaro Arbeloa, who finds Fabian Delph in towards Sigurdsson, who tries to find Montero, but Sanya gets the ball straight to Delph in the box, and 3 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. Easy finish for Fabian Delph. Well, not easy finish. Easy chance here. You see, Montero was trying... Sigurdsson was trying to get the ball to Montero, but Montero couldn't get there. Sanya, just with a horrible touch, gives it straight to Delph, who fires it into the corner. But speaking of Montero, he cuts in from the left-hand side, past all the defenders, and just finesses the ball into the bottom right corner. A great goal for Jefferson Montero. And then here, in the 43rd minute, just on the stroke of half-time, Montero again coming down the left-hand side. And he's a great player. He's a great little player, he is. Takes the shot, Chat makes a save, but Montero gets the rebound, and that is 3-0 And my opponent, he wasn't too bad. He was actually a decent player. Just I was demolishing him in this game. 3-0. And then Trap kicks the ball forward here in the 70th, and then finds Hazard, who finds Coutinho. Here's Buffal on the ball. I think he subbed him on later in the game. Comes into the box here and cleverly just eliminates him, just absolutely annihilates him. And a penalty is given. Eden Hazard will step up to take it. Hazard versus Manone. Manone hasn't been in the greatest of form, letting in a couple of goals in a game. And he does the same again. He dives to the left. The penalty went straight down the middle. And Hazard has got his team back in the game. Well, with 17 minutes to go. It's not really back in the game if you're 3-1 down. We're in the 87th minute. Lingard comes forward. And Mertesacker with a horrific challenge on Jesse Lingard. Takes him out. And that is a well-deserved red card for the German Arsenal centre-back. We do take the free kick, which is a bit at least to nothing, so I decided to cut that bit out. 734 coins for a 3-1 victory over Lazy Boys FC. We are now 1 point away from promotion and 4 points away from winning the league. We do then buy Morante as a player to play in our Italian team because Manone would have to play for 2 teams, and that's not too good. But if you guys have enjoyed, I'll see you next time. Peace.